up the projector in the middle of my room, chasing out the darkness, trying to erase the gloom. I uploaded all our memories, every single frame and file, just to see you standing there, just to see your artificial smile. You flicker in the ambient light, translucent, almost real, a perfect 3D image of the love I used to feel. I reach my hand out to your face, but it passes right on through, touching only empty air where I once held on to you. You're my hologram lover, a digital embrace, a flawless, untouchable vision of your grace. I can walk right through you, but I can't walk away. Stuck here in this slideshow, wishing you could stay. Your high-tech simulation, convincing and so bright, but you leave me cold and lonely in the middle of the night. I changed the settings to touch me, but the tech is not that far. You can't hold me close, you can't heal this broken scar. You just repeat the best bits that I love you track on loop, a flawless manufactured comfort for this heartbroken dude. The resolution's perfect, the color grade is key, but there's no substance to the person standing in my scene. I watch you pace the floor at night, a silent glowing ghost, the most realistic fantasy that hurts me most. You're my hologram lover, a digital embrace, a flawless, untouchable vision of your grace. I can walk right through you, but I can't walk away. Stuck here in this light show, wishing you could stay. Your high-tech simulation, convincing and so bright, but you leave me cold and lonely in the middle of the night. The power bill is rising, the machine is running hot. It's the only genuine warmth in this empty spot. I know it's just a trick of light, a beautiful, cruel lie, but it's better than the darkness where I just sit and cry. At least this version doesn't leave, it just stays on demand, a perfect hollow version of the one who used to hold my hand. You're my hologram lover, a digital embrace, a flawless, untouchable vision of your grace. I can walk right through you, but I can't walk away. Stuck here in this slideshow, wishing you could stay. Your high-tech simulation, convincing and so bright, but you leave me cold and lonely in the middle of the night. Cold and lonely, just a beam of light, fade to static. Good night, my hologram lover, good night. house is full of air where your laughter used to be. Now it's just a whisper in the wind coming back to me. I still leave the porch light on, a habit I can't break, clinging to the shadows for goodness sake. Every corner holds a ghost, every doorway frames your smile. I'm just walking through a memory that's going the extra mile to keep you here beside me. Though I know it's just a lie, a quiet, slow goodbye beneath an endless sky. Love's echo fades slowly, a distant dying sound, a silent broken promise on hollow ground. It lingers in the air, a scent I cannot place. Every single memory of your touch, your face. It should be gone by now, a clean and sudden end, but it just hangs around, the heartache they'll never mend. A ghost in every room, a quiet, lonely plea. Love's echo fades slowly, tormenting me. I found your old gray sweater, still draped across the chair. Picked it up and held it, breathing in your hair. For a second you were with me, the feeling sharp and true. Then it was just the fabric and the ache of missing you. The silence rushes back in, loud as a closing door, reminding me that you don't live here anymore. I put the sweater down, but the pain remains the same, calling out the memory, shouting out your name. Love's echo fades slowly, a distant dying sound, a silent broken promise on hollow ground. It lingers in the air, a scent I cannot place. Every single memory of your touch, your face. It should be gone by now, a clean and sudden end, but it just hangs around, the heartache they'll never mend. A ghost in every room, a quiet, lonely plea. Love's echo fades so slowly, tormenting me. Why won't it just be over? Why can't I just move on? The sun still comes up every day, greeting a brand new dawn. But I'm living in the twilight of what we had before, standing on the threshold of an unlocked open door, waiting for the silence to finally take its toll, and leave a hollow void right where I had a soul. Love's echo fades slowly, a distant dying sound, a silent broken promise on hollow ground. It lingers in the air, a scent I cannot place. Every single memory of your touch, your face. It should be gone by now, a clean and sudden end, but it just hangs around, the heartache that will never mend. A ghost in every room, a quiet, lonely plea. Love's echo fades so slowly, tormenting me. Fades slowly, the hardest way to grieve, a truth that I refuse to believe. It should be gone, gone clean away, but the echo of our love just wants to stay. Fade slowly, tormenting me. The ink is dry on promises you whispered in the dark, sealed beneath the moonlight, leaving a hollow mark. You said forever was a guarantee, a sure and certain thing, a symphony of certainty, but the only sound now is the sting of silence in the aftermath, the cold and empty air. I look for your conviction, but nothing's really there, just the echo vows that were so easily made and just as quickly broken, watching all the colors fade. Only ghosts keep promises, the kind that never leave. They haunt the empty hallways of the life we try to weave, to live and walk away so easy. Their memories bright and new, but the dead are bound by honor, the silent and the true. You took your heart and ran while mine stayed in the grave, where the only faithful lovers are the ones that couldn't save themselves from an ending written in the dust. Only ghosts keep promises, only ghosts I trust. I trace the wedding band that sits upon my shelf, a circle of commitment I gave only to myself. The ring is bright and shining, a truth you couldn't hold. Another story of a love that was bought and quickly sold. I hear your voice sometimes in the middle of the night, but it's just a faded memory, an artificial light. The person who said always dissolved in the morning mist, just another broken dream I can't resist. Only ghosts keep promises, the kind that never leave. They haunt the empty hallways of the life we try to weave, to live and walk away so easy. Their memories bright and new, but the dead are bound by honor, the silent and the true. You took your heart and ran while mine stayed in the grave, where the only faithful lovers are the ones that couldn't save themselves from an ending written in the dust. Only ghosts keep promises, only ghosts I trust. Maybe I should join them in the cold and silent ground, where the word of honor is the only word around. No changing minds, no second thoughts, no sudden cruel goodbyes, just a solemn understanding beneath the blinking eyes. It's a certainty I crave that you could never give, a truth where I can finally live. Only ghosts keep promises, the kind that never leave. They haunt the empty hallways of the life we try to weave, to live and walk away so easy. Their memories bright and new, but the dead are bound by honor, the silent and the true. You took your heart and ran while mine stayed in the grave, where the only faithful lovers are the ones that couldn't save themselves from an ending written in the dust. Only ghosts keep promises, only ghosts I trust. Only ghosts keep promises, bound by their silent wishes. You broke your word, you broke my heart and ripped our world apart. Only ghosts keep promises, only them. The bottle's empty now, the haze has cleared the room. No liquid courage left to fight away the gloom. The world is stark and truthful in the harsh light of the dawn, a truth that I avoided since the moment you were gone. Every single hiding place I built with wine and gin has vanished with the morning, the ache is rushing in. There's no filter for the sorrow, no blur for the pain, just a ringing in my ears and the cold hard rain. It's a sober silence, the hardest sound I know. No numbing agent working on this cruel slow show. The reality is screaming every memory of your name. A clarity I can't escape, setting me aflame. Every breath I take is honest, every tear is real. In the sober silence, there's nothing left to feel but the weight of what we lost, the void you left behind. A devastating quiet where I lose my mind. The pictures on the table aren't fuzzy anymore. I can see the happiness we once had before. The details are too sharp now, the pain is too defined. No way to push the feelings from my restless mind. I traded temporary peace for permanent despair, drowning in the open, gasping for the air of a life we should have had, of a love we couldn't hold. Now the sober truth is harder than any story told. It's a sober silence, the hardest sound I know. No numbing agent working on this cruel slow show. The reality is screaming every memory of your name. A clarity I can't escape, setting me aflame. Every breath I take is honest, every tear is real. In the sober silence, there's nothing left to feel but the weight of what we lost, the void you left behind. A devastating quiet where I lose my mind. I wish I had a drink, just one to make it stop, to take the edge off this pain right from the top. But I'm facing this without a shield, exposed and raw and true. 'Cause nothing in the world can numb the absence of you. The fog has lifted, the world is sharp and clear, and every single second is a testament to fear. It's a sober silence, the hardest sound I know. No numbing agent working on this cruel slow show. The reality is screaming every memory of your name. A clarity I can't escape, setting me aflame. Every breath I take is honest, every tear is real. In the sober silence, there's nothing left to feel but the weight of what we lost, the void you left behind. A devastating quiet where I lose my mind. Sober silence, the only sound is pain, washing over me like acid rain. No escape now, the truth is clear to see. You're gone, you're gone, and I am finally free to break completely in the sober silence. Moving in slow motion while the world just rushes by, stuck between each frame of us underneath the stop motion sky. My heart is just a single cell of film played over and over again. The moment that you packed your bags and didn't say where or when, I can't seem to animate the next chapter of my life. I'm frozen in the second just before you introduce the night. It's a stop motion freeze, an endless silence. Still my world went rigid on the day you lost the will to hold me close. To promise me forever was the plan. Now I'm just a series of poses of a broken woman, not a movie human span. I'm clicking frame by frame through the memories we made, but I can't make the character called happy step out of the shade. The dust motes hang suspended in the light above the floor. Everything's a prop now, since you don't live here anymore. The hands upon the clock face are glued right where they stop. The moment that the final I love you from your lips dropped. I try to force a step forward, but the movement's all disjointed. Puppet on a wire, feeling empty and disappointed. I keep hoping if I waited long enough in this one spot, the director will yell action and the life we had is what I've got. It's a stop motion freeze, an endless silence. Still my world went rigid on the day you lost the will to hold me close. To promise me forever was the plan. Now I'm just a series of poses of a broken woman, not a moving human span. I'm clicking frame by frame through the memories we made, but I can't make the character called Happy Me step out of the shade. If I just blink my eyes real fast, maybe time will start to run. If I break this model scene apart, maybe the story's done. But I'm terrified of movement, of the flow of real-time pain. So I stay inside the static world where a piece of you remains. A meticulously crafted diorama of a love that died too soon. It's a stop motion freeze, an endless silence. Still my world went rigid on the day you lost the will to hold me close. To promise me forever was the plan. Now I'm just a series of poses of a broken woman, not a moving human span. I'm clicking frame by frame through the memories we made, but I can't make the character called Happy Me step out of the shade. Stuck in the pause, the frames won't advance, the film is jammed. It's a stop motion freeze. Single repetitive sound effect of a camera shutter clicking slowly fades out. The system crashed the morning that you walked outside the door. The mainframe of my happiness won't boot up anymore. The world looks like a broken screen, all pixelated views. Every color's wrong somehow, submerged in shades of blue. I keep running diagnostics on where we went awry, but the error message just repeats your face every time I cry. There's a glitch in my reality, a permanent system error. The silence in this empty house is my own kind of terror. I see ghost images of you in the corner of my eye, a data loop of every time we said a fake goodbye. I try to reboot my heart, clear the cache of your name, but you're embedded in the programming. Nothing is the same. My memory is corrupted, skipping back to better days, forgetting all the static and the growing hazy maze. I'm stuck inside a loop where you still call me sweetest thing, before the wires frayed and snap, before the pain you bring. I'm losing signal, breaking up the connections we get thin, a buffer in existence. I don't know where to begin. There's a glitch in my reality, a permanent system error. The silence in this empty house is my own kind of terror. I see ghost images of you in the corner of my eye, embedded in the programming. Nothing is the same. They say I need a hard reset, a total factory turn. But then I lose the lessons and the beautiful way I learned to burn. I'd rather live with the broken code, the constant teary flicker, than erase the entire program of us, even if the end comes quicker. I'll keep this beautiful malfunction running till I die. There's a glitch in my reality, a permanent system error. The silence in this empty house is my own kind of terror. I see ghost images of you in the corner of my eye. A data loop of every time we said a fake goodbye. I try to reboot my heart, clear the cache of your name, but you're embedded in the programming. Nothing is the same. Nothing is the same. Just static on the screen. A permanent glitch, a glitch in me. The world is full of symphonies I used to hear with you. The traffic hum, the laughter, the morning coffee brew. We had our own soundtrack, a rhythm and a rhyme, a perfect complicated melody that fed outside of time. But the moment that you shut the door, the audio cut out. Now all I hear are echoes of the things we talked about. It wasn't a crescendo, just a sudden brutal end. A deafening lack of frequency that I can't comprehend. It's the silence drop where the music used to be. A void of sound that screams your absence back to me. There's no bass line, no guitar strum, just the beating of my heart. A lonely struggling tempo since you tore our world apart. It's louder than a stadium crowd, this emptiness in the air, the final devastating drop of silence that you left me there. I turned the volume up on life, hoping for a hum, but everything is muted, everything feels numb. I miss the simple noise of you, the turning of the page, the way you used to clear your throat before you took the stage of our small life. Now the quiet is a blanket made of lead, suffocating every hopeful thought inside my head. It sits heavy on my shoulders, this absence of a tone. The loudest sound I've ever known is being this alone. It's the silence drop where the music used to be. A void of sound that screams your absence back to me. Oh, there's no bass line, no guitar strum, just a beating of my heart. A lonely struggling tempo since you tore our world apart. It's louder than a stadium crowd, this emptiness in the air, the final devastating drop of silence that you left me there. If I could buy a sound effect, I'd purr purchase back your voice, I'd play it on a speaker. I wouldn't have a choice. I'd rather hear the argument, the fighting and the stress, than this meticulous aching, soundless wilderness. The silence drop is permanent. The mastering is done. Our track has been deleted. Our race has been half run. It's the silence drop, where the music used to be. A void of sound that screams your absence back to me. There's no bass line, no guitar strum, just the beating of my heart. A lonely struggling tempo since you tore our world apart. It's louder than a stadium crowd, this emptiness in the air. The final devastating drop of silence that you left me there. A silence drop, just the echo now. No sound, just the space where you were. Just the space where you were. Thought that they would come quickly, a flood to wash you clean away, drowning all the memories of our last impossible day. I braced myself for the deluge, I kept tissues by the phone, but the sky inside my heart stays stubbornly dry and cold as stone. My eyes are like two empty wells, refusing to give up the rain. Maybe they're afraid that starting means acknowledging the pain. So I walk around in silence, the storm that won't erupt, holding all the sorrow in until I feel corrupt. These are waiting tears, stuck behind the gate, a dam of pure denial, learning how to simply wait for the moment that the shock fades, for the realization is sinking deep, that the promises you made me were not ones that you could keep. They're heavy in my chest, a pressure I can't release. These waiting tears are holding hostage all my hope of peace. The world expects the weeping, the public messy grief, but I can't grant them closure, I can't find that relief. I'm just a hollow quiet, a room that's been cleared bare, all the emotions packed away, suspended in the air. If I start to flowing now, I worry I might never stop, that the reservoir you left me with will overflow the top. So I hold the line up by my lip, I keep the surface calm and flat, a perfectly composed display, but broken deep down where I stand. These are waiting tears, stuck behind the gate, a dam of pure denial, learning how to simply wait for the moment that the shock fades, for the realization is sinking deep, that the promises you made me were not ones that you could keep. They are heavy in my chest, a pressure I can't release. These waiting tears are holding hostage all my hope of peace. Maybe they are waiting for your car to pull back in the drive. Maybe they believe a part of us is still alive. Maybe they just need permission to sign that it's all through, a final painful honest word proving I lost you. Whisper out into the dark and feel the first faint prick of salt. These are waiting tears, stuck behind the gate, a dam of pure denial, learning how to simply wait for the moment that the shock fades, for the pressure I can't release. Pity's waiting, tears are holding hostage. You're my hope of peace, my only hope of peace. The first one falls, now slow and hard. The rest are close behind. The dam is breaking. The waiting tears are finally free. I look at the clock, then I look at the door. 5 years of my life now gone from the core. The moments we laughed, the tears that we cried, the future we promised before everything died. I count up the hours, the minutes, the days, lost in the wreckage, lost in the haze. It was wasted love and time, a currency spent on a future that vanished, a world that just went. Every I love you now feels like a debt, the biggest mistake that I'll ever regret. All the energy burned, all the effort, the fight just vanished like smoke in the dead of the night. The trips we went on, the gifts that you gave, a monument now to a love I couldn't save. The ring on my finger, now just metal and stone, a bitter reminder of standing alone. I measure the loss not in sorrow or ache, but in all of the years that you chose just to take. It was wasted love and time, a currency spent on a future that vanished, a world that just went. Every I love you now feels like a debt, the biggest mistake that I'll ever regret. All the energy burned, all the effort, the fight just vanished like smoke in the dead of the night. They say that all lessons are valuable somehow, but the cost of this knowledge feels heavy right now. I traded my future, my youth and my life for a temporary flicker, a brief shining sight. And the hardest part isn't the pain of the end, it's knowing I can't get that time back again. It was wasted love and time, a currency spent on a future that vanished, a world that just went. Every I love you now feels like a debt, the biggest mistake that I'll ever regret. All the energy burned, all the effort, the fight just vanished stretch like smoke in the dead of the night. Wasting love and time, the clock ticks away. Nothing left now, nothing left to say. Just the slow, bitter truth, the final sad chime of the years we threw away. The love and the time, the love and the time. The calendar still says Tuesday, but my heart is lost in time, stuck within a moment that I can't leave behind. The coffee cup you used is still sitting by the sink. I stare at it for hours, unable to even think about a future that doesn't involve your hand in mine. A beautiful collapse, the drawing of a line. They say that time is linear, moves in a steady pace, but time abandoned me the moment you left this place. 'Cause yesterday feels like years, a lifetime ago. A slow and painful movie in a never-ending show. The minutes stretch like oceans, the hours are the tides, washing over every single place where memory hides. It hasn't even been a week since you walked out the door, but I've lived 1,000 heartbreaks, maybe a million more. The present is a prison, a cell I can't break through. Yesterday feels like years without you. I changed the sheets last night, tried to scrub away the scent, but the linen only whispers where all the magic went. The silence is a robber, stealing every breath I take, leaving me with nothing but this constant heartache. I try to watch the news, try to read a simple book, but every single sentence makes me stop and look backwards to the moment when we still had it all, bracing for an impact that's an endless heavy fall. 'Cause yesterday feels like years, a lifetime ago. A slow and painful movie in a never-ending show. The minutes stretch like oceans, the hours are the tides, washing over every single place where memory hides. It hasn't even been a week since you walked out the door, but I've lived 1,000 heartbreaks, maybe a million more. The present is a prison, a cell I can't break through. Yesterday feels like years without you. I don't want tomorrow, I don't want today. I just want the us that you decided to betray. A past tense perfect vision, a future gone to dust. All that is left is the rust of our broken trust. The clock is ticking forward, but my soul is standing still, stuck inside the pain upon this lonely, bitter hill. 'Cause yesterday feels like years, a lifetime ago. A slow and painful movie in a never-ending show. The minutes stretch like oceans, the hours are the tides, washing over every single place where memory hides. It hasn't even been a week since you walked out the door, but I've lived 1,000 heartbreaks, maybe a million more. The present is a prison, a cell I can't break through. Yesterday feels like years without you. Without you, the time is just a blur. Yesterday feels like years, a life I can't